My name is Elliot Leffler with Darden Business Publishing, and today I'm delighted to be with Professor Mark Haskins, who has spent his career teaching in the accounting area at the Darden School of Business.
Nice to be here with you, Elliot.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks for taking the time. Mark, you've written over 150 cases in your career at Darden that cover various topics in financial and managerial accounting. And you've also had a significant impact in course design. In the MBA curriculum in general, accounting tends to be an area in which a number of schools teach using textbooks and journal entries. What's different about the approach to how accounting is taught at the Darden School, and how do case studies help achieve the learning outcomes that we're looking for?
Consistent with the entire Darden philosophy, we try very hard to make the accounting cases decision-oriented. What decisions are going to be made using particular data? What would the decision makers ask for in the way of data? So we try to link all those rules and conventions and practices to creating the information and selecting the information that's going to be most pertinent for decision making.
Are there any cases that come to mind for, let's say, faculty members who haven't taught with cases very often? I know that at Darden we tend to use some cases that can be used in different disciplines. Are there some that come to mind that you teach both in the accounting area and that tie up well with other areas in management?
Sure, yeah, and that's part of the enjoyment of being able to write cases at Darden is you can span some fields other than just accounting. Sparta Glass comes to mind, where we use that in accounting to understand and bring to bear the topic of cost behavior analysis. Our DA group then uses that case, the very same case, in a class right after us to introduce the notion of risk analysis and building decision trees. First Mate's Wholesale Boat Supply, another case that has all sorts of accounting shenanigans in it. So it's an accounting what can go wrong case, but our communications people use it to convey and tee up lessons for how should management convey to their direct reports ethical behavior, make sure they do get their results by doing the right things. So it's a case that works in the MC, management communication field, and the accounting field.
Mark, I don't know if you're aware, but your case adoptions at other schools are consistently among the top 10 for any Darden authors. And one common theme throughout your case writing career that you keep coming back to is a case called Ratios Tell a Story.
Right.
And this is a case in which students review a series of financial metrics and then they match those up to 13 different industries. This is also a series that you've updated every other year, going back to 1999. What is the story here behind Ratios Tell a Story?
Two things. One, it's a short little case, so it's a very manageable case. It's, I think, 3 or 4 pages, but it has a very important learning lesson opportunity for instructors. It's an opportunity for instructors to provide students with a context for seeing that their intuition, their common sense, their street knowledge about what's unique about business A versus business B is actually manifested in the financial data, so that it gains or provides opportunities for cementing their confidence that these financial reports that they're going to look at are not divorced from the world that they're purported to portray. And that gives them a great deal of sense of, oh, if I really want to learn about the railroad industry, there's going to be something unique in the financial reports of railroad companies that's not going to appear in the financial reports for a grocery store or commercial bank. And so they start gaining that confidence, gaining that assurance that this data has a customizable aspect to the industry that they're focused on.
Mark, thank you for taking the time today to share your insights about this very popular case series in the Darden collection.
Thank you. My pleasure.
And if you'd be interested in seeing inspection copies for any of Professor Haskins' cases or teaching notes, visit us today at Darden Business Publishing.